In case you missed it, some new information came out for Dying Light the Beast a couple of weeks ago, and today I'm going to be going over all of it. There was a video released recently of an interview with Timon that answered a lot of the same questions from the Discord AMA, which I'll be going over in this video. Now let's go over the answers to those questions from a couple of weeks ago. The playtime of the Beast will be around 18 plus hours with main story, side quests, and other world activities. It will also be a linear story and not include the choices like Dying Light 2. I think this is the best way to go, as keeping the story contained and planned out well is one of the things everyone enjoyed in Dying Light 1 over Dying Light 2. If you're wondering when the game will take place, it's set directly after the events of Dying Light 2 and will answer some questions about the canonical endings for both previous games. Kyle Crane has been held in captivity and experimented on by someone named the Baron for the last 13 years, and now he's finally escaped and wants revenge. Along with all the normal parkour that you have in Dying Light games, the Beast will also feature a 4x4 truck that will be drivable around the environment. It'll function similarly to the buggy from the following DLC. Right now we don't know much about it, like customizations and things like that, but one thing we do know is that the truck will be in a third-person view and not a first-person view like the buggy. I've seen mixed feelings about this, but personally I don't mind, as I remember the truck driving in Dead Island and Dead Island Riptide not being very enjoyable for me in first person. The buggy was fine in first person in the following DLC, but it was also more open so you could see everything around you. Guns are making a return from the start in the Beast, and even the enemies will be using them like in Dying Light 1. I want to have the choice to use guns and have them be useful unlike Dying Light 2, but also not be almost necessary like Dying Light 1. There will also be new enemies in the game, and Techland mentioned that we see one of them at the end of the reveal trailer. These are going to be called Freaks, and they were also experimented on by the Baron. I hope these are similar to the Freaks from Dying Light 1 in the following DLC, and not just reskins of enemies like in Dying Light 2. Co-op is coming back as well, and you'll be able to have a party of up to 4 total players, just like in the previous games. There's no word on if crossplay will be happening, but I wouldn't count on it since Techland wasn't able to make it happen for either of the previous games. Also, there's no current word on if a PvP mode will be added or not. That pretty much covers the AMA, but before that happened, some gaming outlets got to see a 30 to 40 minute hands-off demo of the Beast at Gamescom. I read through articles from IGN, The Gamer, and GameRant, and one thing was definitely constant: there was a heavy emphasis on guns. Now, Timon himself assured them that the core of the gameplay is still melee and ammo will not be easy to get. However, each outlet mentioned that the guns were used for almost half the demo, and the bullets did not really seem to be in short supply. This makes me have flashbacks to the first game that was supposed to be the same way, but I remember seemingly not be able to take 2 steps without tripping over ammo boxes in that game. They got to see some of the truck gameplay, and while they all mentioned it was nice to see the vehicle running over zombies, the truck itself has some issues. It does take damage and will run out of fuel like in the following, but it seems to do so much quicker. Hopefully this means there'll be an upgrade system to increase the durability and fuel capacity, as well as other aspects like the buggy. Nighttime will be a different experience from Dying Light 2 and will be closer to the first game. There's no immunity meter and enemies will be tougher. In the demo, they showed Kyle hiding in grass to avoid the enemies and also running away from them instead of standing and fighting. Another thing that was mentioned was that you'll be able to see the skeletons of nearby enemies as well. Not sure if this is a perk on the new Beast skill tree, the use of Survivor Sense, or a vision mode that can be turned on and off like the Batman Arkham games, but it's still a nice addition when trying to be stealthy. Now, with the fact that there is a new Beast skill tree, that means you'll be able to turn into Kyle's Beast form at will instead of scripted moments like in Dying Light 2. This will most likely be similar to Dead Island and Riptide, where you can fill a gauge with kills, and once full, you can use your Beast form. This new form also comes with new abilities like a ground pound that sends out shockwaves, and the ability to pick up large rocks and throw them, similar to demolishers when you get too far away from them. Now, for some of the things you may want to know outside of the new information, since this will be a standalone game, it is not DLC for Dying Light 2, and there will not be a second DLC for that game. If you own the Collector's Edition, Ultimate Edition, or Ultimate Edition upgrade for Dying Light 2, you will get the Beast for free. You can even upgrade to or buy the Ultimate Edition until September 30th and still get it for free. With that said, nothing in Dying Light 2 will transfer over to the new game. Are you excited for the Beast? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more content, then like, subscribe, and check out my other channel and socials to not miss out on anything. Thanks for watching. See you next time.